Is prompting the biggest skill you can have in 2026? Like how to prompt to get a great quality website so that you can get, millions and millions of sales, maybe billions of dollars worth of sales, but how to prompt to get that. And I'm looking at YouTube right now, and oh, there are a couple of thousand videos. This one prompt fixed AI slop, $10,000 website, stuff like that. So yeah, how can you build not a $10,000 website but a good website? How can you prompt to get a good website? This is what we'll discuss today. And this video is not a fear mongering video by any means, because it's almost 2 in the morning and I'm having frozen black coffee. Anyway, so the idea that I am trying to share with you today or tonight is prompting is not really the skill. The skill prompting is just delivering the skill. If you know what I mean. I mean, prompting is communicating the skill. Knowledge. AI was never made to bypass knowledge. So a person who knows web development, who has an idea of how websites work, how designs are made, biopsychology, like how do you design it psychologically so that your viewer clicks, all those things, they'll get a better result. That's for sure. They'll always get a better result. Why? Because they are asking AI to do the particular tasks. They know they need 2% opacity on this one. Now you don't need to know CSS values or coding lingo by heart. You don't need to know that. But if you are building your own landing page or your own website, one, I would say try to keep things simple from your end. So I have a previous video in which I talked about how you can use GoHighLevel and integrate some AI elements to make it look spicy. Just simple. Take a template, add some elements. That's the way to go if you are comfortable in that. But if you are trying to take a bigger route and you want to get a good website, really good website, I think the way to go is understanding the design, and that boils down to research, nothing else. That's it. Knowing what you want gets you a good result. AI will not think on your behalf. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, so AI will not think on your behalf in that way, right? So that's why most websites on the internet are like AI stuff, because they're just prompting, make me a website, make it look good. What's look good, bro? So that is the idea. That is the idea. Knowing what you want. How do we plan what we want, or high converting websites, if you will? Simply look at ads. Go to Meta Business, Meta Business Suite. Look at Meta Ad Library. Go to Meta Ad Library. Look at active ads which are active for, let's say, 3 months or so. They are actually converting, right? This method is also used for picking up the creatives, but these ads are converting. That's why they're running. So you can go to their landing page and you can see what kind of landing page they're using, or any of your competitors, or aspirational brand. Like if you are a coach, you can go to Tony Robbins' page, or you can go to Alex Hormoz's page, see what they're doing. You don't need to copy their design system. This is the keyword in this prompt engineering wizardy world. Design system. If you are trying to build a website, you need to understand design system. The thing that stings, the stinging feeling that you get while you look at an AI slop is a bad design system. It's not coherent. It's all over the place. Round button, flat button, square button, everything is there. It's not following a design style. So that's what you need to understand. You don't need to. I'm not saying you need to do write a thesis paper on design system, right? need to study that in this sense, but you need to study your competitors. Same goes with the copy. Now for you, design matters. Design actually matters, because if it looks ugly, there's a high chance people will not read. There's a high chance, because if every single website on the internet looks in, like I looked at this website for a home decor company. They had this website that they use Lovable, all good, and they were paying for Lovable because the Fabicon was not there. And how do I know they are paying for Lovable? Because Lovable is still using, uh, like they are still putting their watermark on the bottom side of the, like right here on the screen. So you are paying $20 a month, but you are getting the sticker right here. Very nice. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is website, dark color, dark blue, texts are almost black. So dark blue and black is not very readable. These are basics. If you know these simple things, like not even know, everyone knows these simple things, but if you keep these simple things in mind and you ask AI to, like you guide AI to make it in that way, you'll get a good website. That's a that's the point. Now there are simple ways to do a lot of things. Like if you want to have an animation, like when you scroll you get an animation, there are a lot of ways to do it. If you ask AI just do something, it will do whatever is easy for it, or whatever comes to the mind, and it won't be the best solution, that I can guarantee. So if you really want something fancy, and you see when you are looking at the preview, it's stuttery or it's choppy, you don't like it, read a bit about it. You don't have to write a thesis paper again. Just read a bit about it. Know the terms. How's it done? Okay. So do I need to have 500 3D elements for this or not? Those things. If you don't need that, don't put that in. Like I will give you an example. A lot of people like to put in their videos, like if they're using GoHighLevel or WordPress or anything of that sort, what they like to do is they take their YouTube videos and they upload it to their server, which is Google Drive, or there are a lot of sites that do this hosting stuff, but they upload it there and they embed the video on the website. That slows the website down, so the loading time will be high. I looked at a website which had like enabled every single picture that was in the website was enabled lazy loading. So lazy loading is when you scroll down, then the picture will load. They're not preloaded. So when everything is lazy loaded and when the website comes on your screen, the picture that should have been the hero peak image at least, that should be the fastest thing to load, because I need to see the website like this. That takes time to load as well. So that defeats the purpose, and that makes the website very slow actually, because it's loading in real time, every single image everywhere. So that was a example of overusing stuff and making it bad code simply. Now you are not a coder, you don't have to be a coder. You don't have to understand every single nuance. I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is knowing. Again, I'm coming back to the same point again and again, because I don't have a script and I have a copy to finish. What I want to say is knowing what you want. This will work, this type of copy will work, this type of design works in my industry. I want to spice it up, but how? Don't let AI take all your design decisions. How? Look at some websites. How long will it take? 20 minutes? If you can invest in today's market, everyone is thinking about fast-paced life, right? High productivity, coding 200 websites per second, all those things, sending 3,000 emails per millisecond. Don't think about that. Just take a step back. If you can spend 20 minutes, like you lose by 20 minutes, fine. If you can take 20 minutes to build something worthwhile that will serve you long term, is it good or is it bad? Just answer me that, and that's today's video. It's a simple ranty kind of video, but if you want to If you are using GoHighLevel and you want to spice up your websites, the best way, in my opinion, is get a template, play with the elements, play with your website. Your website or your landing page is the identity, right? Maybe you can show this video to a VA you have, and they can play with your, elements by following my other video. It's that simple. So that's today's video, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.